everyone, it is your girl Ariana Chanel with the Petty Punch, and last night was Love and Hip Hop New York's reunion part 1, and it was crazy, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. So we first start off with Anais and Ruben's situation. You know, Anais was cheating on Ruben with Rich Dollaz this season. So when they're all come on the stage, they pretty much discuss everything that's going on this season. And Anais apologizes once again to Ruben and says, you know, at the end of the day, they were both wrong in this situation, her and Rich. But Rich is still saying, no, because I told you to give me the divorce papers. So everyone's ganging up on Rich, saying you should have known at the end of the day not to come on to a married woman. Then Ruben actually speaks up and he says to Rich, you know, at the end of the day, you need to learn how to be a man. Because he said Rich isn't a man because he came with him about the Jacquees situation last episode. So they end up talking everything over, but it's still a little messy situation. So then we move on to the whole Brie, Dream Doll, Mariah Lynn, and Bianca situation. And you know, Brie is trying to talk about the situation, but Remy is not having it. Remy cuts everyone off and is like, you know what, at the end of the day, y'all are being childish and y'all just need to move on from the situation. And she's specifically talking to Brittany because Brittany's still popping off at the mouth. But then Brittany's like, you know what, I'm sorry, you know, you're the queen of rap. But Remy's like, this isn't about rap. This is about the fact that at the end of the day, y'all ruin your lives by continuing fighting each other. And then Mariah Lynn actually says, yeah, because I've lost 2 deals. Even Dream Doll lost 2 deals since the episodes of them fighting. So they're just trying to change their image and be more positive, coming from Mariah Lynn and Dream Doll. So then we move on to Yandy and Judy. And you know, Judy is Menzies' mom. And Judy basically says on the stage that she doesn't like the way Yandy dresses. And Yandy needs to realize she is not Bianca's age. And she needs to start dressing more conservative. Then Menzies has a message for both of Judy and Yandy. He tells Judy that she needs to chill out on Yandy and stop trying to be, you know, extra. Then we move on to Yandy and Judy. And if y'all remember, Judy is Menzies' mom. And so Judy was basically talking to Yandy on the stage saying that she doesn't think Yandy dresses her age and she needs to start dressing more conservative. So then Menzies has a message for both Judy and Yandy. He tells Judy she needs to calm down and stop being a crazy mother-in-law. But then he tells Yandy, yes, the clothes that you do wear are very skimpy. So Yandy was pretty much taken surprised by what he said, but she pretty much said she's going to dress how she wants because she's doing nothing wrong. But then they change the subject over to Bianca. Bianca still is in the same mindset, and her friends and family just come to her and say, look, you gotta stop arguing with these females, you gotta stop fighting. But she says she can't help it, and she feels like if someone pops off at her, she has to pop off, and that's her duty. On to relationship talk, Remy announces that the IVF has been going great, and she should be announcing that she's pregnant any day. And then Little Mo and Carl announced that they are having a child. However, we are sad to report she did announce today that they did have a miscarriage, unfortunately. So then we circle around back to Mariah and James R. situation. If you remember James R., he was her boyfriend like the first episode, and he had the whole drama with Sophia. So they're basically talking about the situation, and Mariah's like, you know, what was the point of you doing all this? And he tells Mariah she wasn't even worth a real diamond ring. And so she pops off and is like, if I'm not worth it, then how did you even get on this show? So that was just a whole messy situation, but you guys gotta stay tuned for part 2 of the reunion. So be sure to tune back in next week, and of course go on thepettypunch.com for all your entertainment news.